Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Thank you for tuning in, whether it's live or you're listening to this later on. Welcome to the Lady Lighthouse channel. This morning, I will be doing a Reiki share, and actually, before I get started with it, I wanted to share about the requests that I got just a little bit. I won't give too many details, but it's a good teaching learning experience using my own feelings that came up with it. Uh, and that is the Reiki share that came through, Reiki request that came through, has to do with abundance and it has to do with manifesting. And when I first got it, to be honest, I was a little like taken back. And I kind of sat with that myself and I was just like, is the resistance I'm feeling about this request, am I feeling resistance because of my own internal feelings around abundance, or is it that I am not actually meant to share Reiki in this way? And I just kind of like sat with that question and then let it go for a little bit because I didn't need to make a decision in any amount of time necessarily. But whenever I ended up like meditating on it last night and realizing that no, this abundance request does serve the highest and best, and um, it also helped me see that it was my own internal resistance that came up, and so it's good to know that it's good to check in with yourself sometimes whenever resistance comes up to see if it is yours, and if it is yours, can you clear it? And I did. I did some meditation last night and I did some self Reiki as well to help kind of just let go of whatever resistance that was, so we can fulfill this request. And like I said, I worked with Source to know that no, this does serve the highest and best. And so here we are using our channel for whatever is serving the highest and best. And one of the things about abundance is and manifesting is we're all creators, and there's not a win loss or there doesn't need to be a win loss mentality. We can all live in abundance and we can all share in abundance, and we all can create abundance for ourselves and for one another. And so uh, thank you to the individual that submitted this request and helped me kind of move through that. And like I said, now I'm feeling ready to serve. So um, we'll get started. I have no idea how this one's going to come through because most of the healing requests have been bodily related. Um, but everything is energy, so we'll just we'll just see. I'm just gonna be a clear, open channel and relay anything and everything that comes through as it relates to the request for abundance. So let me make sure I have just the name correct real quick, or at least the name I'll use, and then we will get started. Cool. All right. I'm just getting comfortable. Divine Source, Infinite Creator, call upon you now to bring forth whatever is in the highest and best for Shabazz. Call upon my team and Shabazz's team of angels, spirits, and guides to bring forth whatever is in the highest and best. Thank you for your time, energy, and gifts. Ground myself into the earth. I open my Reiki eye. I'm a free flowing channel, clear channel for the flow of Reiki. Mm. Like right off the bat, as I was opening my channel, it's just so much energy right in the top of this top front part of my head, my skull, coming through, moving into my third eye. I also got the visual of almost like, and we're hooking in. We're plugging in. Send the Reiki. Also getting lots of body chills. Just breathing here as we're allowing the energy to do whatever it needs to do here. Feels like we're helping ground whoever we connected to, and then just sending the Reiki energy their way on this like super highway of connection. Allowing myself to breathe. Just doing, experiencing, saying whatever feels intuitively right, intuitively led. The pressure in the top of the head, that front part of the skull is easing. I'm feeling some tingling coming down the front of the nose, the bridge of the nose, the space between the eyes. Mm. Feeling this wave of peace and relaxation come over me, come over in this connection of just like this knowing, this blissful knowing that abundance is yours, prosperity is yours, money is yours. Feeling the occasional chills run through my body, feeling both my hands feel really cold. Mm. Again, my attention is being being highlighted right at the bridge of the nose. It almost feels like clearing out some sinuses. Feeling a little pressure come into the left ear here as we're just breathing through. Allowing myself to be a clear and open channel for the flow of Reiki. My awareness, my attention still lingers in the bridge of the nose, but I'm also feeling a little bit of pressure come up in the ears, the center of the chest. Again, feeling like potentially there's some sinus clearing, some congestion. I always turn this specific way on my camera because in my space I call upon the violet flame to help transmute the energy, whatever serves the highest and best. Sometimes I'll have a window cracked open to allow airflow to come in and out. I didn't feel called to do that today, so we're utilizing the violet flame to just compost. Feeling the chills, feeling the energy move through, allowing it to be transmuted. My whole body just got super cold. The tension that was in the chest and the ears has eased up. Again, we're bringing our awareness, bringing the attention back up to the bridge of the nose, almost like this bump spot on the nose, the third eye, or just below the third eye. Right in the center, right between the eyebrows. Just feeling this message of religious healing. Of letting go whatever might be being held on there that's holding you back. It's keeping you small. Inviting you to breathe through this. Yeah. You are not your parents. You are not your culture. You are you, and you get to decide who you are Mm. Mm. Welcome to the chat. This is your first time. Welcome back. I'm just sharing some Reiki right now with someone who submitted a distant request. We'll pull up the queue here in a few minutes. Thank you for popping in. Feeling a lot of energy move out of my throat. Feeling like a need to cough might be coming up, and so if you need to cough, if you need to yawn, if you need to make a sound, I invite you to make the sound. Allow your voice to be heard, allow your voice to be clear, allow your voice to speak truth and love, light, and wisdom. Mm. Starting to get the sign that that's enough for today, this individual, so I'm going to start closing space, doing an aura smoothing. Allow yourself to receive, give yourself permission to receive this Reiki energy and to step into this next version, this abundant version of yourself. You are whole, you are complete. I send you and your loved ones, your community, your country, and your world so much love and light. Thank you for your time, your energy, and your gifts. Namaste. Mm. Ah, so good. All right. Welcome, welcome everyone. Let me pull up my queue. Oh, I'm doing well. Honestly, I am. I'm so living the dream. Let me drink some water real quick. Hold on. I'm also gonna crack a window too. But yeah, I am very much living the dream. I got to go set up at a local vending, like a holistic fair this weekend and be of service there. Oh, I got to do the little like trapped emotional clearings. It was so good. It was so good. If uh because I also brought snacks for in person too. And so whenever it was done, I got to, or like every time we were done moving energy, I was like, here, take a little applesauce. And thank you for pointing that out, Sugar Plum. No, I have background music. It just apparently was not playing for this scene. I was working on the other scenes, but thank you for helping me. And also just Oh my gosh, I literally, it showed it was coming through and then it just stopped again. It's playing with me this morning. That's funny. There you go. There should be some very gentle, very soft sound bath, sound bowls in the background. Thank you. All right, let me see. I'm just checking in Sugar Plum to see what kind of offering wants to come forward for you today. Okay, it feels like a trapped emotional clearing. So I'll throw this on and I'll actually put, oh, do I have I've been doing a 7 minutes on these, which has been nice. It's like the right amount of time. I'm glad that resonated. Okay, the timer just got really tiny on my thing. It's fine. I'll just have it on my screen. It's okay. So maybe the offering that's coming forward in this trapped emotional clearing is just to help you release whatever that is as it relates to a person you're talking to and your parents. Imagine that. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get started for you. We'll just do a little clearing. Oh, yes. Good point. So the trapped emotional clearing, since you gave, hold on. Yes, thank you. Thank you for prompting me. The trapped emotional clearing, that's the offering that's coming forward, it's basically I tune into your higher self and I will basically relay the entire conversation I'm having with them. And I invite any trapped emotion that's ready to be released to come forward. And then if there's any information that we need to know about it, I'll have that conversation and again relay any details or anything you might need to know, or your higher self feels that you need to know. And then if I get the all clear that it's safe to clear, then I'll use Reiki to help clear it. So really, you just sit there wherever you are, wherever's comfortable, and take some deep breaths when I prompt you to deep breathe and yeah, sink in. If you want to close your eyes, you can close your eyes, but we'll get started. A hair in my mouth. Okay. Perfect. So just take a few deep breaths as we're sinking in here. Whatever's in the highest and best for Sugar Plums. I invite any trapped emotions that are ready to be released to come forward. I'm hearing heartache right off the bat. Is that from a current life or past life? Current life, does Sugar Plums need to know more? Yes, what do they need to know? Your mom is okay. Your mom is strong. Your mom knows who she is. Does Sugar Plum need to know more? No. Is it safe to clear? Yes. Sugar Plum, I invite you to take a few deep breaths to ease this heartache as it relates to your mom. It's not yours to carry. Are there any other trapped emotions that are ready to come forward? Yes, what might those be? Sadness. And where is the sadness living? In your temples, the area between your eyes, behind your eyes, and the bridge of your nose, right between your eyebrows. Your right ear, your left cheekbone, into your left jaw. Do they need to know more? Yes, what do they need to know? You are not your father. You are not your father. You are not your mother. You are safe. You are okay. You're going to be okay. If you feel yourself crying, I welcome those tears. Let them fall. Let them leave. Honor them with love as they wash away the sorrow, wash away the sadness that you no longer need to carry. Your body is ready to release. Yeah, let out a sigh. Does Sugar Plum need to know more? No. Is it safe to clear? Yes. Sugar Plum, take a few deep breaths, or I invite you to take a few deep breaths. Just feel the sadness leaving, feeling the love and light pouring in, allowing yourself to receive this peaceful, blissful, pleasurable feeling. You're gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. You are safe. Are there any other trapped emotions ready to be released today? No. Are there any final thoughts or messages you wish to share with Sugar Plum? Yes, what might those be? You are loved. You are love. You're whole. You are complete. I send you and your loved ones, your community, your country, and your world love and light. I send your energy back to you and call my energy back to me. Thank you for your time, your energy, and your gifts. Namaste. You're getting a crazy download yesterday and today, yeah? To be honest, same, but also I'd love to hear more. Welcome back, Chemical Soup. I also just realized that after our session, my background music was not playing again. Apparently the spirits are playing with us, Sugar Plum, when it comes to the background music. Yeah, let me. You kept hearing namaste, but kept saying, nah, I'ma stay. I like that. It's funny because I've only recently started saying namaste. Uh, and it's just something that I've felt intuitively called to use. Because I remember probably a year and a half ago or 2 years ago, I went to something and I remember the woman leading the like women's circle or whatever it was I went to. She said namaste at the end, and I was like, I remember feeling resistant. I'm like, okay, all right, sure, you say namaste. And now here I am using it as well. But now I'm never gonna not hear it. Nah, I'ma stay. Uh, oh, thank you for sharing. That's amazing. I'm just trying to think, do I want to do more? Thank you for the follow. Yeah, I love the synchronicities that like pop up. They they just make me feel like they for me further emphasize, I'll figure out how to say it, how just connected we all are, and also how they're how everyone above is working in these fun ways. I love that you felt so beautiful and like your higher truer self. Good. Good. Feel that way more often. Oh, that's beautiful. updating the title. I hear that. uh, yeah. Our parents are teachers in many ways. It's good to love them for who they are and recognize that they're human, and also know that we are our own individual sovereign beings. So that was a beautiful message. Can you ask a question? You can ask a question. Whether or not I answer it will be another question. Will be up for spirit, but you can ask a question. And also, no need to apologize. I love people that are open and curious and have good intentions, or like they're like, I can feel your intentions feel like pure, um, or it's like a curious. So I welcome open discussion. So while you do that, I'm gonna grab my tarot deck. I feel like card wants to come out today too. uh, I'm having a good time with this music situation with you. This is fun. What was it that I was feeling today? After getting fired, I was just like, fuck it. Finally realized my ancestors have always been with me. Thank you for the follow, Mr. Savagistic. Savage Stick? I don't know how to pronounce that, but thank you. Uh, what was I feeling? You probably were feeling free. You finally, I mean, based on what you were talking about in the earlier text, is saying you feel so beautiful and like your higher truer self. You got fired. That firing feels almost like a blessing, um, where it feels like, you know, whatever that job was that you might have had, it's just like you've been released, and it's feels like a nudge from the universe to be like, all right, go go be you, go be who you are. Even in our message today, yeah, the cage bird breaking out of it, yeah, I see that too. Yeah, yeah. And even spirit playing with you and I in this space together with the music, um I feel like that's beautiful. I feel like it's their way of just being like, look, listen to us. Spirit does have jokes. I know that firsthand as well. uh, they like to play. They like to keep things lighthearted. They like to remind us that not to take life so freaking seriously. I love that you want to create films though and be a director. Literally before getting on this morning, I've had so many new ideas coming to me about marketing and whatever else. And I was sitting at my table eating my breakfast, and I was literally thinking about like doing little skits of like, how would I create a little like marketing educational skit for like my boundary books and stuff like that. And it's just, I don't know. I think it's just fun that you're here too today now. Uh, I do have a wig, so it could be funny. I gotta think about it a little bit more, and just, you know, just do it. But it could get really funny. Maybe I can get my husband to put the wig on. Oh, that'd be good. Yeah. Just play. Just bring more joy into life. So good. What kind of, well, actually, hold on. Hmm. Thank you. Oh, like, are you talking about my overlay that you love or something else? Thank you. Yeah, the pink sky and shit. Yeah. Thank you. We out here with the mystical earth and sky and I don't know. It's fun. It feels cute. It feels pretty. It feels I don't know. Yes, please. I love the energy you're bringing to this chat right now. This is so fun. This is this is the kind of energy I fuck with. Um, okay, I feel like a card wants to come out, so let me pull a psychic or a tarot card, which is more feeling like uh, uh, getting so distracted, but in a good way. I love this. This is really enjoyable. Okay, the tarot card feels like just something for the collective coming through today. Probably will sit on my desk for a few days, but just kind of starting the week off. So, well, thanks for the follow. And all the places. All right. Oh, I'm shuffling upside down. Hold on. No? What is happening to my cards? Okay, let's try this again. Girl got me all flustered over here. I'm doing great. We are out here vibing. We are bringing the vibes up. And the music has gone out again. Ah, it's just not meant to be. Uh, uh, I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time. Okay. We're... Yep. Yep. If it goes out again, like it's just it is what it is. Uh, welcome back. It's okay. We're just giggling about the music coming in and out. It just doesn't want to stay live. So Spirit's playing with us. It's fine. Uh, ooh. Okay, I felt like these two were wanting to come out. So. Okay. Ooh. All right. Let me make sure I can see myself. Okay, so this one feels like it needs to be read first, and let me hold it. There we go. 6 of Spheres. And really, this one, I feel like I need to highlight that there's one big sphere and then 5 little ones. It feels like those numbers need to be identified separately. Whether those numbers are resonating with people in the chat or who will watch this later. But it feels like there's a 1 and there's a 5 that need to be separate from the 6. But then the 2 different hands, I'm feeling... It does feel balanced, but it does feel... I do feel more strength or more tingles on my right hand, and so if you... Because that's like a mirror image, and so right for me is very much the masculine side, the giving, the structure, just like the go and doing things. So this is feeling very... Yeah, I'm also being like highlighted this like slash through the left hand. So it's almost like a, okay, like cut out the flowy shit for a minute and like go and do the damn thing. Like it's very much this, you know, get into action, go do it. Less about being in the flow and more about taking action. Okay, that feels complete. And then the other one, which I love, that popped out was the star. And I believe this is number 17. Like, I gotta remember my Roman numerals. Hold on. And this one honestly is just like, it doesn't feel like there's much more here other than you're a star. Like, very much just like you are a child of God, you are a child of source of spirit, you're connected to the stars. We're all made up of star dust. Like, go out there and shine brightly. And this message of whatever darkness you went through to get here is like you need the darkness to be able to see the light. So go shine, babe. Go shine. Shine brightly. Expand, explode, be a light. Be a light for yourself, be a light for others. Use that darkness to shine brightly. Mm, so good. I love that. No, I think that's complete for these two, but I get being scared. Trust me. Every step of the way, every step of the way for myself getting to this place and putting myself on Twitch and building my business and everything else, it's like trust me, I do things afraid all the time. But also, I know that there's probably more anxiety and fear leading up to doing it than actually just doing it and then seeing how it turns out and you're like, "Oh, actually that wasn't so bad." uh, but yeah, yeah. Yeah, very much the just fuck it. Just fuck it. Do it. Do the damn thing. What's the worst that can happen? Like that. I have such I know I do. I have such dumb faith, and I say dumb in a very loving way. It's just like I have such dumb faith that it's gonna work out that it's like it scares people because they're like, "What is she doing?" And I'm like, "I don't fucking know, but we're figuring it out." You know? Uh, yeah, yeah. The baby steps of like just getting your stuff out there. It took me a long time to own my gifts and own, you know, this calling myself a psychic channeler. It and I definitely experience resistance from loved ones, and uh I have had people to be like, "Bye." I even have siblings and stuff that like I have one brother that totally blocked me. And I'm like, that's fine. Honestly, like, I still love you. And when it's meant to be and we come back and have a relationship, we will. It's great. And if it's not in this lifetime, okay. Like, I send him love and light, and I'm gonna do my thing. I know I'm not crazy. I know what I've been experiencing. And I know my intentions. So that's all I can do. And thank you. You too. You're doing great too. Uh, and I'm proud of you for showing up in this space, so thank you. Yeah. But whatever you do, just post for yourself. Yeah. Yeah. My only tidbit of like guidance. Ooh, okay. Yeah. I'm glad you brought this into this space, the conversation around like predicting death. Um, so two things. One is I had that happen last year. I have a boundary in my boundary book around not predicting death because I don't want to know that shit. Like that's not for me. Um, I don't want to pass those messages on. I don't want to know those messages. But even though I had that boundary in my boundary book, I still was getting that message when it came to my relationship that I was in at the time. And what I learned the hard way was that the visualization or message that I kept getting about my partner dying was a metaphor, and it was just that version of our relationship had to die for it to expand. And hilarious, the music has stopped playing again for you. Here we go. Um, but I will say that if I will say that if you don't want to receive messages like that, especially for other people, um, highly recommend getting a boundary book and putting a boundary in there. It's like one of my top. It's like one of the top ones that I put in the recommendation or as my example. Um, yeah, it's one on like the very top right side is just like I will not predict death and I will not predict miscarriage. I'm like that is not an area I want to be uh, psychic for. And in setting that boundary with my spirit team, I don't get those messages, which is great. So if anyone wants to know when they're dying, I'm not your gal. But yeah, if you start a boundary book or you start writing down a journal and start doing like symbology stuff or working with your team to create symbols of like, okay, this mean the like I have a symbol that represents whether it's a metaphor or like they're telling me something literally or what they're showing me as a metaphor. They don't necessarily always show me the symbol right off the bat. Sometimes I have to like if it stirs up something for me, I'm like, hold on, is that literal or figurative? And then they'll either like highlight literal or they'll show me my symbol for figurative. So and then usually once I get that it is just a metaphor, I'm like, oh, okay, we're good. Kept getting downloads. I even saw the person as best friend before he passed. Mm. Like you, so AK, you were getting a vision of his death, or like right before he died, and then he did. Mm. Interesting. You're getting. Yeah, I mean sometimes spirits can linger in certain places because you're talking about, you know, getting information from the boy who died drowning and then maybe just remembering. Yeah, like sometimes spirits can hang out in places and they just want to be because I have a friend who she's really connected to places where like tragedy has happened and uh her gifts are in in helping that spirit move on and helping like honor and see them for their story or connect with them in their story in some capacity to help them, you know, be seen and then um, move on. And so maybe there's something there for you. Maybe there's something in your gifts that are kind of unfolding in that capacity for you, and also getting. Hold on, you said then people were looking for him. You started feeling lost and confused. Yeah. I think I'm picking up what you're putting down for the most part. um what I'd kind of ask you to think about, like, do you like receiving messages like that? Do you want to be that open to anyone and everything all the time? Um, and I guess while you're typing, the reason I ask is because when we do start waking up to our gifts and we do start waking up to being an open channel, we can start to pick up anything and everything. Um, it can be it can become very disorienting or overwhelming, and also you end up starting picking up like other people's, if you haven't already, you start to pick up other people's like emotions and everything a lot. um the To be honest, like, I cannot emphasize enough the magic that was creating a boundary book, like what that did for me. And that's why you know, I sell them now and with examples in there, because it's just like that tool of creating a boundary book for my mind, body, and spirit and my channel has been the reclamation of power that I needed to really hone in on my gifts and really tap into my energy and really pull back my energy and claim it for myself instead of allowing it to be like siphoned consciously or unconsciously. I choose to believe mostly unconsciously by others. Um, and so I don't like, hold on, I'll read you a couple boundaries I have that are in my boundary book. So I will not predict death. I will not prove my abilities, myself or my abilities to anyone. That's partially why some of the people that come through, I might I might not read for you that same day if it doesn't feel in alignment. Um, I won't use my channel for entertainment purposes, so I'll only serve the highest and best. I have boundaries in here around food as it relates to me, because there's certain things that I'm trying to do for my body or take care of my body, so I'll put those in here. But then I have office hours um, on my channel, so I don't receive messages for one. I don't receive messages for anyone without their consent, but two, I don't receive messages from my spirit team outside of source and my higher self outside of office hours. But yeah, there's some other good ones that I put in the example journal boundary book that I sell too. But those are just some other ones. Like, but writing them down is key, because our minds can wander and change things very easily. But if you write it down like pen to paper, then it's like a solid contract with the universe. It's like, no, this is written down. And just as I say that, I notice the music is off again. Hilarious. It is what it is at this point. Yeah. Yeah, have a contract with your spirit team. Have a contract with energy. Like, please. I do love that you were able to uh send them along with your grandfather though. Like that is sweet, but yes. I give you permission. You don't necessarily need my permission. So I invite you to give yourself permission to set boundaries. Set boundaries with your spirit team and with your and how your energy is used and how your channel is used. Yeah. No, you have every right to have boundaries, especially in a world where we're all connected and people are slowly starting to wake up to that. Um, we we got to be mindful of ourselves. And like I said, I don't think people do things intentionally maliciously or are like intentionally trying to like siphon your energy. I think some of that is unconscious, or a good chunk of that's unconscious. I can't speak for everyone, but that's my viewpoint that I choose to hold. Uh, so knowing that people can tap into you kind of unconsciously if you don't have boundaries in place uh, makes it that more important for you as a conscious individual to, I want to say protect yourself, but I don't want to, like, it's not fear based, it's just like reclaiming your power. Yeah, talking to parents about this stuff, especially religious parents, is yeah. I just last weekend, Memorial Day, I had a an in-law gift me a Bible coloring book. They didn't say much about it, but it had weird energy with it. So, I thanked them. I took it from them, or like I accepted it from them graciously. I have since, yeah, I have since passed it along. Did not keep that one in the house. Yeah, yeah. It's good to use discernment in who you share things with and how much you share. Yeah. Well, you're always welcome here. Do you think I'm going to mosey my way off this morning, though? Yeah, I only was gonna do about an hour, so. Um, but I definitely understand the the issues with religion and Christ and all of that thing. Oh my gosh, girl, go to bed. Get some sleep. I love you so much. Okay. uh, I'm so grateful for you popping in at this hour. Where? Okay, 1:05 a.m. What time zone is that? Where in the world? Down under. Oh my gosh, welcome. Ugh, that's dope as shit. That's why I love being on Twitch. I love getting to be in this space because the amount of people that I connect with from all over the world is like, I wouldn't get to connect with you any other way. And this is amazing. Oh, my heart is so full right now. Highlight Seeker, good to see you again. I'll look afterwards. Don't worry. I'll keep. I definitely understand that not everyone is, posting like I am out there, or wanting their identities to be shared in that way. So I respect you. I will not share, but I'm glad you called it out nonetheless. Oh, so good. Okay. All right. This just warmed my heart. I think I'm gonna go now, but this just warmed my heart a lot. So, uh, thank you for coming in. Thanks for everyone that came to say hi and got a little reading. And um, you are too. You're so much fun too. And I'll be on again tomorrow morning, and I'll see you all soon. Gosh, so good. All right. Sending you all so much love and light. I hope you have a blessed rest of your day or evening or sleep, whatever you're about to do. Uh, and we'll see you again soon. All right. Bye, my loves.